motherfucker.
Something I always found interesting about people is what they fail to realize is Latinos from Latin America turn negatives into positives. What I mean by that is the overwhelming people that watched my channel yesterday. I've always found it funny how they always complain or they do stuff or they think that it's going to discourage me. I'm from Latin America. I turn negatives into positives. I'm willing to capitalize on anything that, let it be your dismay or your upsetness or anything that you got going on, I'm willing to capitalize on it. The thing that people fail to realize is just because you thumbs me down, that don't mean you didn't give me a view. Which brings me to my next point. I would like to thank all my trolls and haters for putting my channel over yesterday by coming to my channel and watching it yesterday because you just wanted to hate. Thank you. You actually made the TFM live stream last night. It actually surpassed the original one within less than 24 hours. I would like to thank you for that because if it wasn't for you haters and trolls, I wouldn't have done that. I'd also like to thank all the people who were hating on the Relentless live stream podcast. I would like to thank you too because you added 23 extra views to a live stream that normally gets less than that. So I would like to thank you. You actually put that live stream over also, which is actually pretty funny. And the sad part about that is something else I wanted to address since I'm walking the dog in this morning and talking to you guys. I don't read the comment section. My son or my daughter usually reads the comment section. Typically how it works is my son Laszlo handles the various comments in the comment section in the live chat, whereas Kierna tabs out people in the live chat. So typically how it works is if something comes up like a question, Laszlo usually clicks on it and sits on it for a while so I can ask that question, so I can remember to ask the question. Typically how it works. I typically do remember the question, but Laszlo's there just for a fail-safe, just in case I forget. Another thing is if you get blocked or banned, you don't get blocked or banned from my channel, with the exception of Corey Steele last night for being goofball. Typically, you get timed out for 5 minutes. So you pretty much get a dunce cap and you gotta go sit in the corner for about 5 minutes. Typically how that works. So at the end of the day, I would like to thank my lovely trolls and whoever else's trolls that came to my channel for putting my channel over last night. Your views are lovely and marvelous. Like I always say, the people who love you just love you. The people who hate you makes you famous. It's just facts. People who hate you the most or troll you the most make you the most famous. The people who love you will just be there for you and have your back. It is what it is. So I would like to thank my trolls. I would like to thank TFM for being a gracious, a lovely guest on my channel. And I would like to thank True Sherm for being a guest on my channel on a regular basis, along with everybody else that works in the background and in the foreground. Decided to make this video this morning for that reason. Oh, and FYI, I don't read links in my comment section. If it's not from somebody I trust, I typically don't read it, and it just sits there and looks stupid, basically. Somebody else may read it, but I don't read it. Just FYI. But in fact, I very rarely actually read my comment section unless I have to respond to it, for the most part. And typically, if it's a negative comment, I get my children to do it. If it's a positive comment, I'll do it myself. But if it's a negative comment, I get one of my children to do it. Y'all be blessed and have a good one.
was mad.